Hey, what's up? How are you? I'm fine. Yeah, I guess I'm talking to myself right now. Anyway, we're rolling. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Geek Master. As usual, I'm your host, Cassius Samuels, and I'm doing the geek thing. As usual, we love all things geek here more than Darkseid would love to use the anti-life equation to take over the universe. So, with that being said, today's episode is basically going to cover me just giving you my thoughts and feelings about the recent TV special that the CW aired about the Legends of Tomorrow and the Dawn of the Justice League and all that stuff with the Suicide Squad and all that shit. So, yeah, strap yourself in. It ain't going to take that long. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. So, don't worry, I'm not going to ramble on this time. Okay, so as the special kicks off, they start with this Legends of Tomorrow kind of recap and review of everything relevant that's leading up to the series that's going to be airing January 21st. I'll just say right off rip, one of the things that I didn't like about the lead up to this was I wasn't a fan of the Vandal Savage origin that they tried to depict or portray, I should say, for the character in the series. But whatever, I get it. Just the whole Egyptian thing didn't get it, knowing his comic book origin and all that. I prefer the comic book origin. It's not a make or break deal for me. I understand why they did it, because they want to link him to Hawkman and Hawkgirl and make that kind of, have those three characters linked together and give the story more substance. So I kind of understand why they did it. I mean, I won't say I kind of understand. I do understand why they did it. I just, it just really doesn't captivate me or anything like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I had a lot of fun watching this special. It did a really good job getting me amped up even more than I already was going forward, waiting for this show to debut. I'm looking forward to seeing Ray Palmer getting some spotlight and some character development because he's been kind of, in and out of the Arrow series. And I just feel like Brandon Ruth or Ralph, however you say his name, I'm probably butchering it, dude that plays the Atom, he needs to have a platform to shine on, and he really hasn't got a chance to shine. And he's an awesome actor, so I can't wait to see him flesh that character out. Of course, I'm geeked to see Firestorm do his thing. I've only seen him on screen a couple times. The new Firestorm I'm talking about. And I'm already more interested and fascinated by his character dynamic with Martin Stein than I was with Robbie Amell. Robbie Amell is supposed to be showing up back on The Flash as Deathstorm from Earth 2 and all that, so I guess we'll get another perspective of him in a character playing the same theme. But as far as the two Firestorms go, so far I like the Jax/Jefferson Firestorm iteration way better than the Robbie Amell version, so I'm really looking forward to see that. I'm also interested to see how characters like Captain Cold and Heatwave impact the story. Also, Jonah Hex is going to be showing up, and it's got me hopeful. I know I don't expect this to happen, but looking for other time travel themed episodes that they could lean on after hearing Jonah Hex is in the series. I kind of hope that maybe Booster Gold might make an appearance, or maybe at least some Easter eggs, maybe Blue Beetle or something. I don't know. Just spitballing. Like I said, I don't expect that to happen, but it's always fun to dream. I'm also excited to see the time travel stuff, and I'm curious to see if we're going to get like a butterfly effect type themed show or something like Back to the Future. Like they said, it was going to be something like Back to the Future on the special, but you can't really take that for face value. When people involved with the show, like show creators and showrunners and producers and all that stuff, try to give you details, you gotta have to take it with like a grain of salt, because they're always trying to use theatrics and misdirection to keep the audience guessing, because they don't want to give away, all the details and plots of the project, which is understandable. So that's just my view on it. overall, I'm just really amped up to see how they integrate all of these different elements together. To me, it's just so many different variables from the CW universe that they can incorporate into this show, and there's so many different ways they can elaborate and put different aspects of this extended TV universe that they're trying to create on display. It's just hard to see how this show can go wrong. It's kind of like pizza. Like, how do you fuck pizza up? How do you mess up a show like this that just basically has it already laid out for you? You just have to not mess it up. But yeah, after that shit went off, I was definitely tuned in, zoned in, like in the zone, whatever, all that good shit when the Dawn of the Justice League special started. I was amped from the opening. Kevin Smith came out with Jeff Johns. Like, I was already on the edge of my seat. Like, yeah, let's see what's going on. I wasn't disappointed at all. The presentation that they put forth was immaculate. I love the New 52 montage that they kind of put forth that was mixed with the cinematic vision that they were trying to present with, like concept arts and stuff like that. And I say they as in like the DC creators, like, Snyder and, Jeff Johns and all them. Just to be clear. I don't want anybody to get any misinterpretations. But the whole opening had me glued to my screen, and I loved it for what it was. The explanations for Batman vs Superman, like how they explained how they were setting up the movie coming off of Man of Steel and all that. It wasn't nothing that we haven't heard, but it was still kind of entertaining to just see, just hear it explained a different way, I guess. I found a little bit of enjoyment in that, and I especially found an enjoyment when they were explaining the reasoning behind their version of Lex in this universe. How they're trying to go with the earlier versions of Lex from the comics and with the red hair, and they're trying to transform him into the more they're going to transform him into the more recognizable Lex Luthor that everybody knows, with the bald head and megalomaniac type deal or whatever. So looking forward to that as well. I kind of felt the same way about the Suicide Squad footage that they showed. Like, I was pleased with the explanation that they gave, the quick little excerpts and clips that they showed us of all the characters, Amanda Waller, Deadshot, Rick Flag, Harley Quinn, Croc, Katana, all the quick glances they gave us, I felt were adequate. Kept the mystery of the characters intact, but also got you really intrigued and fascinated, built up your curiosity. I love how they built it up with all the small teases. Plus, Margaret Robbie is hot, or Robbie. I don't even care how you say her name. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Harley Quinn. So let's not even let's not even perpetrate like you don't know who I'm talking about. I think Jared Leto is gonna kill it on this though, a Suicide Squad movie. But the trailer was awesome. It looked like it was gonna be exciting with plenty of action. It looks like it's got plenty of flair and dramatic. It looks suspenseful. It looks funny. It looks dark and ambiguous. I mean, the list of adjectives could go on and on. So I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I have any doubt in my mind that this movie is not going to be 100% dope. The Wonder Woman first look made my jaw hit the floor. Gal Gadot, I think, is perfectly cast in the role as Wonder Woman. I think this is the best time for a Wonder Woman movie to be coming out. I can't wait to see it. It looks magnificent from the photos that hit the net a couple days ago to these little glances we've been getting to see at how they're going to handle the mythology, like the whole 9 yards. I'm definitely on board with this direction that they're going for the Wonder Woman franchise already. So hopefully Batman vs Superman does spectacular like it's supposed to, and Wonder Woman can just piggyback off of that success and go beyond the stratosphere into the cosmos as far as expanding the DCU into the mainstream and bringing all that attention that is deserved to the Justice League franchise. Nah, I mean, love the Justice League interviews. We're very captivated by the Flash and Aquaman montages, and especially Cyborg. I love Cyborg. You know, Cyborg is a character we haven't really got to see on anything other than Teen Titans and Smallville, to my recollection, outside of the comics. So I'm really interested to see how they pull him off in the movies, and I'm really excited to see how they're gonna do this Jason Momoa Aquaman as well. Like, I love Jason Momoa as a actor, and I can't wait to see his take on the character of Aquaman. The Green Lantern Corps announcement wasn't unexpected. I mean, we all expected Green Lantern to be involved in the Justice League universe at some point in time. I just think it was kind of disappointing that they didn't make a casting announcement along with that little tidbit of information that they threw out there. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to give a casting of the Green Lantern, but it just would have been dope. You know what I mean? Like, most of this we've already seen or heard. There was supposed to be some new photos for BVS, and there might have been like a frame or two that was new, but they really didn't give us anything else. Really, the only thing we got from the special was the Suicide Squad trailer, which I'm eternally grateful for and can't wait for. But, you know, at the same time, it's like, I wanted just a little bit more, just a little bit more. You know, I don't care about a couple mild spoilers, but that's just me. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and just bring this video to a close. I know it's late and we all got stuff to do. Hell, I'm tired as hell, gotta go to work tomorrow, you know the deal. But if you found any value in this video, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook at the Geek Master. You guys know the routine. If you guys want to leave a comment or leave your thoughts down below, would love to open up dialogue and hear you guys' thoughts and, you know, chop it up one way or the other. If not, it's cool. Fuck you too. But I guess I'll just leave it at that, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. I love you. Be safe. Stay warm. And peace. Love you. Wow.